So summer is here, and that means a lot of us are going on trips out of town. Whether you're going on a short weekend trip or you're going away for a couple of weeks on a long road trip, as a reseller, it can be hard to kind of figure out what you need to do with your business while you're out of town so that you're not making sales that you can't ship. In this video, I'm going to share some tips on how to manage your reselling business while you're out of town. So I actually just got back from being gone for 2 weeks. I just restarted my resale business, so it wasn't a big deal, and I just kind of took my listings down. But when I was selling full-time or even part-time at a higher volume, it was really hard to figure out what to do when I was out of town. So if you're going away for just the weekend, you really don't have to do much. Maybe change your handling time on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari and Facebook Marketplace. You do have a couple of days to ship items, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you're going away for more than 1 or 2 days, it's a good idea to set your business up so that you're not making sales, or you're only making sales that you can ship further in the future so that you don't have upset buyers. One thing to consider is, do you have anyone local to you that can come by your house every couple of days to ship items for you? This is a really great way to continue making sales while you're gone and not slow down your business while you're out of town. Back in 2019, I went away for 6 weeks, and it took months to get back to where I was when we got back from our trip. So I highly recommend seeing if you know someone, if you have a family member or a friend who can stop by and ship items for you. That is a great way to just continue to make sales while you're gone. Obviously, you can compensate them however you feel is fair and however they feel is fair, but this is a great option if you want to be able to keep selling items while you're out of town. I want to take a moment to introduce today's sponsor, the FreeX thermal label printer. It is a Wi-Fi printer, so you connect it to your Wi-Fi and you can print wirelessly from anywhere. If you have a laptop and you work in your house, or you have a warehouse and you like to print labels kind of as you go and as you're pulling inventory, it's a great option because you don't have to go over to your desk to plug your printer in every time you want to print a label. You can print wirelessly from anywhere. It works with Windows and it works with Mac, and it has what they call a super roll label holder, which holds up to 600 4x6 shipping labels. This is great if you're like me and you hate having to switch out your labels once they run out, or if you do a high volume, you're just having to switch out labels a lot less. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to go ahead and check that out. I just set mine up myself, and it's really easy to set up and it works really well. Now I'm going to cover 4 different marketplaces: eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. This is where I sell, so I'm going to cover all those places and what you should do for each marketplace when you go out of town. I'm going to start with eBay because it's kind of the most complicated, but it's really not that hard. So on eBay, you can set your store as time away. This is kind of newer. Previously, you could just put it on vacation mode, and it wasn't that helpful because it didn't change much. It just put like a banner on your store that said that you were out of town. But this time away setting is a lot better, and there are 2 ways that you can set it. You can set it so that it tells your buyers that you're away and they can continue to purchase from you and your handling time is just changed. Or you can set it so that people cannot buy fixed price items from you. If you have auctions going, they can still bid and purchase those auction items, but if you just have fixed price items, it will stop people from being able to buy from you. Either way, you can set it with start and end dates so that you can schedule your trip ahead of time and have it automatically put your store back up when you get back. You can also set an automated message that gets sent to buyers when they contact you while you're in time away mode. So there are a few things to know about time away. If you're continuing to allow item sales, you can set your time away for up to 15 days. So if you're going away for 16 days, then it might not work out. But if you're only going away for like 2 weeks, then you can set it your time away so that you're gone for 15 days and buyers can continue to buy items from you, and eBay will let them know when they're purchasing that you are gone, and they will adjust your handling time for you. If you want to pause your item sales, you can set your time away for up to 30 days. So this will prevent people from purchasing your items for those 30 days. When you set time away, it will update your estimated delivery time and your shipping details automatically, so you don't have to manually go in and change anything. I personally have not used this feature. I just discovered it when I was recording this video. I didn't realize that this feature existed because it had been a while since I had gone away, but I do think it's a cool feature, and I do think it might be helpful if you're going away for more than a few days. If you are just going away for maybe 3, 4, 5 days, I would honestly skip that feature and just extend your handling time. Make sure to give yourself some time to get back and get back to work. So if you're going to be gone for 3 days, maybe set your handling time for 4 or 5 days so that you can get all your items shipped out on time. If you're finding this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm and helps it get in front of more people. And make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos about making money from home, reselling, and building multiple streams of income. Now, even though you'll be gone, and whether you change your handling time manually or you use the time away feature, I do highly recommend contacting your buyers and letting them know that you're gone and when you will be shipping. Even if you have time away on or you have an extended handling time, some people don't pay attention to that. And thanks to Amazon, a lot of people expect to get things in like 2 or 3 days. So just keeping in communication with your buyers, letting them know when you'll be shipping and that you're out of town is a good idea, just so that you don't get complaints or bad feedback. An easy way to do this is to just keep something on your phone or your computer that says something along the lines of, thank you for your purchase. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm on vacation and my handling time is X amount of days. I will be shipping your item on this date. If there are any problems, please let me know. That is something that you can just really quickly send out to any buyers that purchase an item from you so that you can keep in communication with them and they don't feel like you're ignoring them or not shipping your item out and start to panic. Now, if you do want to continue to have items going up while you're gone to keep your store active, which is something that's really important for the eBay algorithm, you can draft a lot of listings and just kind of push them live whenever you want, or you can schedule listings to be going up during your trip. It honestly just depends on you and how hands-on you want to be with your business while you're out of town. If you don't really want to be working that much, you can just go ahead and schedule 1 or 2 listings to go live a day or however many that you normally list. Or if you'd rather, you can just draft maybe 10 or 20 listings and then just push batches of them live throughout your trip. This will keep your eBay store a little bit more active and keep the eBay algorithm happy so that you're making sales consistently still. If you do go away for a long time, keep in mind that it does sometimes take time for your store to kind of kick back up. Because our store wasn't active for 6 weeks, it took a lot of time for our sales to build back up, even though we had a lot of items. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're going out of town for a long time and you rely on this income. Just make sure you plan for slow sales when you get back. Next up is Poshmark. If you're just going away for like 2 or 3 days, you're probably fine and can just ship the items when you get back. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. You're technically supposed to ship within 3 days, but you actually have up to 7 days before the buyer can cancel. According to Poshmark, and I will put the screenshot right here, if an item remains unshipped for 7 days, then the buyer can cancel it. So as long as you ship within 7 days, then you're good to go. I do recommend contacting your buyer either in a bundle comment or on a comment on the item to let them know that you're going to be shipping a little bit later than that 3 days and when their item is going to be shipped so that they have an idea and they don't think you're just not going to ship. One thing a lot of people don't know is that you actually have 21 days on Poshmark before Poshmark will cancel the sale. So if you're on vacation and you don't want to take your store down and you want to continue to make sales and you're going to be gone for longer than 7 days, you can continue to take orders and just not ship them until you get back as long as it's within 21 days. Obviously, that's a really long time, so you really do need to communicate with your buyers and let them know when they purchase from you that you're going to be shipping late. Another thing you could do is put a listing in your closet at the very top that says that you're on vacation and for how long and when you're going to be back and shipping items so that people who go into your closet are aware that there's going to be delayed shipping on the items that they're purchasing from you. Even if you do that, make sure you contact your buyers and let them know when you'll be shipping so that they can cancel if it's going to take too long, and just keep that communication honest and open so that they understand their items won't be shipped for X amount of days. If you don't want to think about work at all and you don't want to deal with contacting buyers that might have purchased from you and shipping late, you can always put your store on vacation mode. All you have to do is go to Seller Tools and click vacation mode, and then you can set the start and end date, and Poshmark will automatically prevent people from purchasing from you on those dates, and then put your closet back to live when you get back. Next, we have Mercari, and on Mercari, you have 3 days to ship, and after that, the buyer can cancel the item. It doesn't look like Mercari has a certain number of days where they will go and cancel the item for the buyer. Correct me if I'm wrong, I just could not find any information on it. So it looks like if it's after 3 days and you've communicated with your buyer that maybe you're gonna ship in 4 or 5 days, you should be fine as long as they don't go in and cancel it. I don't think Mercari will go and cancel it for you. So again, here, communicating with the buyer is key, and just letting them know when you're going to ship so that they have an idea and they don't try to cancel the order. If you're going to be gone for more than a couple of days, you probably just want to put your store into vacation mode, which basically just means deactivating all of your listings. To do this, just go to your profile, go to your listings, go to your active listings, and then you can click the option that says select all and then click deactivate, and it will deactivate all of your listings. And then when you get back, you could just do the opposite, select all the listings and click activate, and your listings will all be put back up. You can even reactivate your listings maybe a day or two before you're going to get home so that maybe you can get a couple of sales before you get back that you can ship out when you get back. Facebook Marketplace seems to be the most strict out of all of them. It looks like, according to the text on their website, if you don't ship within 3 days, they're going to go ahead and cancel the order. It's not up to the buyer. They just go ahead and cancel it if it hasn't shown as shipped. So with Facebook Marketplace, if you're going to be gone for more than a couple of days, it's a good idea to just put your store on vacation mode and not take the risk. All you have to do is go to your profile, to settings, and then click vacation mode. From there, it'll put your store on vacation mode and stop people from purchasing items from you. And then you can go ahead and just take it off vacation mode when you get back. One of the most frustrating things about having a reselling business is that when you're gone, you cannot ship items and you don't make any money unless you do have someone that can ship for you. So as long as you're going on vacation for just a couple of days, it's probably okay to just leave your store as is and not worry about putting on vacation mode or anything like that. But if you're going to be gone for more than a couple of days, it's a good idea to make sure that your store is either on vacation mode or has extended handling time, and you're communicating with your buyers to let them know when their items are going to be shipped so that they're not disappointed or worried about you not shipping their items. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me about reselling and making money from home and building multiple streams of income. I have lots of videos about reselling and I will link to some of them below if you want to check out more of my videos. And make sure you check out today's sponsor, the FreeX Wi-Fi thermal label printer. I will have a link to it down in the description so you can go and check it out. Thanks so much for watching.